Hey guys, Adam Broussard here. I'm at my retreat, which you can see background there. Let me show you what I'm walking towards. Trusting in the will of God. So this is a silent retreat in Manresa Convent, Louisiana, right off the Mississippi. So that's actually where I'm heading to, is the levee, and go check out the mighty Mississippi. It is very pretty out here, as you can see. This building's a few hundred years old, has a lot of history to it. Continuing to reflect on what is the will of God for me, and obviously it's a husband and a father, and I feel like it's me putting my time and talents into businesses. Earlier this week, last week actually, probably a few weeks, I had been thinking about what to do with our recovery homes and stuff like that, and I thought about shutting down one house, and instead of shutting it down, the person we were renting from has a company that he's utilizing his guys to stay in the house, and it's difficult getting paid from them. So ultimately I called him up and said, look, this is the hardest one for us to fill. He says, well, I'll take it over and put my guys in. Boom, problem solved. Then I was thinking, man, maybe we should get down to two for the immediate future, because we just went through a very dry spell and a lot of relapses, and the decision was made to kind of hold on for one more day. Well, as fate ended up being, the landlord that we were paying unfortunately must have had some hard times and wasn't paying the bank, and so we're gonna have to move the guys out because we got a foreclosure notice, or he got a foreclosure notice, and it's a way of, for me, of like, man, this was a decision weighing heavily on me, because ultimately I want to do right by every party that I'm involved with. But this is how life goes on. I mean, it's how life goes, and I don't want to beat up the guy, because look, in business you get into distressed situations, and I talk about that often. The things that you just go through that's super stressful. But at the end of the day, sometimes those things align into somebody else's best interest, which in this case, it's my best interest to go down to two houses, get them, which now they'll be full, and ultimately be able to build back better. And so you can see behind me, oh, this is so pretty. And then watch, we have St. Joseph holding Jesus. Man, this is such a pretty place. So long story short, I'm sitting there over here, and I am meditating, trying, not worrying. I got a lot of adversity to overcome in business and stuff like that. I could say that, like, I'm just not necessarily worried about things, because I'm continuously praying and offering it up to God. And so you'll probably see this video before the video that I took on my way over here, my travels. you know, trusting in God is the key to just dealing with the ups and the downs. And you're not really dealing with it because, once again, there's a stressful point in this guy's life that we're renting from, and it's a blessing for me without having to make a decision of breaking a lease and going through that whole ordeal. Well, right now it's, you know, um, we're ultimately going to move on from the house and start again, start new. Okay, so we're at the mighty Mississippi here. Let me show you. Oh yeah, we got a boat, tugboat in the distance. I'll turn this thing around here in a second. If you hear me breathing heavy, it's because I don't walk this much. I actually walk a lot, but I don't breathe as well as I should, probably. So let's see. This is where we at. Very pretty grounds. Very old, historic. This thing, if you could just about imagine what this land would tell you if it could talk. It has seen wars. Literally the house that we're staying at. When the British came over, they occupied this house. We're very close to New Orleans, so this river right here, which now is carrying a bunch of cargo or stuff. I don't know really exactly what it's carrying. Oh yeah, they got one on the other side too. We got one moving. But nevertheless, you don't know what's good for you. You don't know what's bad. You just gotta take it one day at a time. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Zoom in, boom. That's the house. And I'm gonna keep walking to the next juncture. We got Jesus on the cross. So, my point being, just keep having faith. God will continue to work through you, even in the midst of the storm. Because that storm will clear up. You'll be better off for it. I'll tag some more videos in here, but I'm just going to